Welcome back to Morning Break. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Here to help me wrap up our WTOC holiday cooking series is our very own Chef Ryan. And we say that because Ryan, you guys, is incredible. He cooks something for us every Sunday night and you bring it in for us to enjoy on Monday. But today we are talking about this moment. What are you making?
Oh, Becky, we are making some peanut butter cookies. I grew up baking these. This is what got me into baking.
Yeah.
Super simple recipe. All you need is 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter,
Okay.
and 1 egg. That's it. So I'm just going to kind of get into it.
Can I do this? May I do the sugar?
Do the sugar.
Okay.
Do the sugar.
And I think the viewers really want to know how you crack an egg. What's the proper way to crack an egg?
Okay, that's the part I was a bit nervous about. So I watch a lot of like cooking YouTube videos, and they're like, you got to crack it on a flat surface. So that way, like, shell doesn't get in there.
Yeah.
And I crack it on the flat surface, but every time I do that, there's just like a huge mess. So we're gonna watch me crack an egg live on television.
Right.
And
So you don't do it in your hand?
I try to do it in my hand, but whenever I do that, I mess it up. It's really embarrassing. That's why I cook like alone. I just bake by myself, so nobody has to see the disaster that's in the kitchen.
How did this come about? Did your mom bake? Did your dad bake?
Yeah, so my mom used to make these when I was little,
Yeah.
and like this is, like I said, this is how I got into baking, just because they're so easy. Like this is the first thing I ever like made from scratch, because like I said, 3 ingredients, you only have to bake them for 10 minutes, so you're not like sitting on the couch just waiting and waiting and waiting. They're done so quick. The hardest part is also this.
Getting it out.
Getting the
I
peanut
know.
butter out in like a clean manner is just not possible.
But you said that you like to cook with your hands, so
Yeah.
that's fun, yeah?
And that's what I said. That's why this is like great for kids, because it is like just such a fun like feeling recipe too. It's
let me
kind of
get in
like
there. I got little hands.
Take over. I'll get this egg ready to go.
You gotta see the trick is you really gotta get in there and get the edges just
Oh,
like
yeah.
so. Oh yeah.
There you go. Okay.
All right, and this is nut butter too, so that changes the recipe a little bit, yeah?
Yeah. So growing up, like I was in a smooth peanut butter house as a kid, but yesterday I made it with crunchy peanut butter, and that completely changed my life. Now we're doing this with like a different butter. I think this is almond butter.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out. Okay, now comes my mom's gonna hate this because she always does it with a fork, and I'm like, that's how you get shell in there. So this is gonna get so messy right here.
That's okay.
So you just hit it, boom,
Right.
and then you can do that one-handed, or you could just two-hand it like me. I don't know if we have a trash can.
Right over there on the left, my friend.
There we go, boom.
You know?
All right, so then you really just stir it all together.
Okay.
This is gonna take a little bit. Let's see how this nut butter performs if we can get a batter going.
And we might need a little bit more sugar. I think I wasn't quite.
Maybe a bit, yeah. Like I said, it's just a cup of everything, cup of peanut butter, cup of sugar, and 1 egg.
And what's fun about this is that the kiddos can do this on the holiday. Maybe while mom and dad are doing the meal, the kids can be baking the cookies.
It's super easy, super simple, and it's just fun. Like now I bake a bit more complicated things. Like I've made like some scones and stuff recently.
Okay, hold on. So yes, we're gonna talk about this, you guys. He makes scones, cakes. You've made donuts. I mean, what's your favorite? You've done so many different types of items.
Well, I really like making those scones. They just take a really long time to make. We actually had a baking competition here, and they won 2nd place next to Andrew Gorton, who totally robbed me in that competition. But you know
but the fellas showing up for the baking contest.
Yeah, we show up. Okay, so now we've got our batter ready. So I'm just gonna throw this right here.
What's this consistency like for you? Do you like that?
It's good. It's good. So basically, what you do is you really just start scooping them out.
Okay.
And you make the balls. The balls are like the most fun thing to make.
Yeah.
You just make them kind of like walnut sized, and then you're just gonna throw them right here onto your baking sheet.
Okay. And you spray your baking sheet?
No, ungrease it. That's why it's so easy. You don't have to worry about anything. You just start making these.
Lovely.
And then once you're ready, let's just say we've got all of them.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Fast forward.
I'll make one more. Yeah, we're
There
just
we
gonna
go.
fast forward. You got them all ready to go. This is the most fun part. Is the fork.
You have to. You
So
have to. Okay,
you
put 'em
just
on there.
you just flatten them with a fork. And when I was a kid, before I made these, I was like, how did she get those awesome designs in there?
Right.
It's literally just a fork.
It's the baking hashtag, I call it.
Yeah.
You know, hashtag peanut butter.
Hashtag peanut butter. So yeah, you just want to keep them like 2 inches apart. I mean, this is not the best looking one, but
No, that's great.
We
And then
make it work.
What do you cook it on? 350, 375?
375, 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna flatten these really quickly.
Yeah. Those look great.
All right, almost ready for you. Okay.
Just like that.
And you know what? We're just gonna say they're done.
Yeah, those look fabulous.
Yeah.
So we put those in our oven.
So
Let's
we're gonna put them in
triangle.
our Magic WTOC oven. That's
While
at
you're pulling those out,
375
right?
degrees.
What are you doing for the holidays?
What am I doing for the holidays?
Thanksgiving.
I've got a little Friendsgiving going. I'll
Okay.
actually be working here at the station on Thursday, but on the weekend gonna have a nice little get together. And look, they're already ready. That is amazing. We have such a great oven
easy.
here at WTOC.
I gotta try it. Here we go. So while I'm trying this, you guys, how one church is trying to lift spirits this holiday season, one grocery item at a time. That story is ahead when Morning Break returns. Thanks, Ryan.
All right, yeah, cheers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm going to eat one too.